one very old topic, that is China's human rights issue. It seems that whenever that is mentioned, China's human rights status, China's human rights record, China is wrong, must be wrong. It's like in the 1960s, we the Chinese all remember the high hat. If the high hat is on your head, you are wrong forever. There's no way you could justify yourself. There's no explanation. The jury is out. The decision is made. You are wrong. So that's the feeling we have on these issues. I was an interpreter for almost a decade, and I remember when I was young, the human rights was a subject of discussions between China and the Western countries already. And I remember when I was accompanying a delegation to Shanghai, it was from a Western country, and one of the delegation members, we had lots of a friendly chat, and he said, Ms. Fu, you the Chinese have no human rights. See, look at Shanghai, how beautiful this place is, but you can't live here. You don't have freedom of movement. You can't move to Shanghai. And I said, well, I don't have the coupon for food in Shanghai. My coupon is issued for Beijing, so I couldn't live in Shanghai. And the train ticket was about the salary of my whole month. So he was. I thought he was probably right. But after 3 decades, there's no problem for freedom of movement, and it's the rejection of visa which is a problem for the Chinese to move further away from China. Things have changed so much, and I want to quote. I don't want to name the leader, but I want to quote one thing stated about human rights by a very renowned dignitary. He said, only with improvement of human rights, a country can be more prosperous, stable, and successful. And that was about China. The intention is to say China needs to improve human rights. Otherwise, you can't be prosperous, can't be stable, can't be successful. But I agree with the statement totally. And you look around in the world at this moment. You look around in the world. Which country can use the 3 adjectives at the same time? Prosperous, stable, and successful. Maybe we have the American former ambassador here. Could you describe U.S. with the 3 adjectives? And could you describe Britain with the 3 adjectives? But I think if there is one country in China, including Hong Kong, we can use the 3 adjectives with confidence. And doesn't it explain that we have made progress with human rights? But this topic is so difficult in our relationship with the Western countries. Sometimes it's very hard to get through the conversation. I think after many rounds of debate, I seem to have come to the understanding. I think because the concept human rights, after 3 decades of debate, has evolved. I think in the Western concept, they have removed the content. They have removed the content which we still follow. That is the basic principles in UN Charter, in the Human Rights Convention, the broader concept of human rights, the progress of the people, including well-being, including food on the table, and the freedom of speech, and the participation in policy making. It's a very broad view of human rights. But I think in our debate with many Western countries, the concept is narrowed down to one thing. That is the right to topple the Chinese government, the right to change the political system in China. In the end, the debate has come down to that point. And for that, from our point of view, the law is against that. There is a law and the rules against that. So if we don't have the same concept, if we are not debating on the same issue, that's why our conversation always cross each other. Every time we discuss this issue, we get cross each other. We can't get a conversation in a very constructive manner. But I think China is committed to human rights improvement, and we've made achievement, and we're not perfect, and we need to make further achievement. There's a long way to go. There's a long, long way to go. If you ask the Chinese, every group of people from different corners of society would have their own concerns, and it's the responsibility of the government, of the party, to keep on responding to the demands of the people and to improve people's human rights.